Today, we have a special guest from Philippines. His name is Ned. Welcome, Ned.
Hello everyone, and hello Shri.
Yeah,
I really appreciate to be in your podcast, and I'm glad that I'm here. Thank you for that, by the way.
yeah, man. We are really glad that you are here. Ned, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello again. I am Nate, and I'm 22 years old. I live in the Philippines. I'm a college dropout. I studied computer engineering before, but I really need to work that time, so I went to find a job and help my family. So right now, I think I'm prepared again to go back to my university. So my interests are in physics right now. I'm studying in physics. I have a lot of books that I read right now. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's all.
Where do you live in Philippines?
I live in Laguna, Philippines. It's a
Hmm.
province.
So you said you like physics. Is there any specific reason? Because you earlier you were pursuing computer science. Now you are pursuing physics.
So I found physics so interesting for me. Besides of knowing the world, it's like studying your own homeland and your own universe. So I really found it like interesting.
Hmm. How many languages your country people can speak?
Originally, it sounds funny, but between 120 or 187 languages.
Hmm.
Yeah. And our mother tongue called Tagalog or Filipino, as you all know.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like originally we speak two language when we are young. It's Tagalog and it's English.
So Filipino and Tagalog is same. It's a kind of Tagalog is the synonyms of Filipino, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yep.
Hmm. Interesting. So could you please say how it's like to say hello and how are you and nice to meet you in your language like Filipino?
Yeah, sure. If you want to say like how are you, you can say kamusta ka.
Hmm.
I will say it in a Filipino accent. Kamusta ka?
I'm good.
And if and if you want to say like nice to meet you could say this is like a tongue twister for everyone. You
Mhm.
can say ikinagagalak kitang makilala.
Oh, that is little difficult.
Yeah. So if you want to visit Philippines, you are all welcome here.
This is my bucket list.
Yep.
One day I will. Moving on. What is like living in Philippines? Can you say any
Hmm.
interesting things from there?
Yeah, sure. Well, basically, if you want to be here in the Philippines,
Mhm.
like in my opinion, it's perfect for those who are retired foreigners.
Hmm.
Okay. So first of all, it's so cheap to live here, and we are rich in nature, so you could enjoy it. But if you want to work here, they are paying minimum wages.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's all that I would say.
Hmm. Okay, moving on. Can we talk about some festival in your country? Like, what are some traditional festival or celebration you guys celebrate in your country?
Mhm. We have here like it's called Sinulog Festival.
Mhm.
Yeah, so basically it's a Christianity's arrival in the Philippines, wherein Ferdinand Magellan gifted the image of called Santo Niño in Cebu.
When it was?
It was 1521.
Oh,
Yep. So the festival in every side of the Philippines are actually good, I would say it, and I'm proud of it. And the next festival that I would recommend is Panagbenga in Baguio, one of
mhm.
the famous city in the Philippines, and it's the translation for this is season of blooming. It's kind of flowers and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So basically, it's an annual flower festival. It is celebrated in every February.
Oh,
Yeah. So lastly, I would say Ati-Atihan Festival. It's a religious processions like street parades, dancing groups wearing colorful costumes and marching bands, and most
mhm.
likely people has makeup on their faces and body paints. Yeah.
Interesting. Let's talk about your country's cuisine.
hmm
Can you name some of your favorite or famous dishes from your country?
I really like about food, like talking foods and stuff.
Hmm.
One of my favorites are adobo. It's called adobo.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
What
a
is it?
Filipino cuisine.
Hmm.
It's a Filipino cuisine which you can do pork or chicken meat,
Hmm.
and you could just like add some condiments to. I mean, it depends on your taste. Okay. The next one is called sinigang.
Hmm.
So it's a Filipino soup. It is known for sour and savory taste, and I would say it has rare taste, and it's also good with rice.
Hmm.
That is my recommendation, and that is one of the famous here in Philippines.
Do you guys usually eat rice?
Yeah, 3 times a day we eat rice because we're Asians.
Hmm. Yeah, same here in India.
Yeah,
Moving on. So, Nate, do you like traveling?
yeah, I really like traveling a lot.
Hmm. Could you share some of the places you have visited in your country?
All right, sure. First, in my country, I visited the most north part of the Philippines called Ilocos, and
Mhm.
it has some famous beach here called Pagudpud. Yeah, I've traveled there, and I've traveled the most southern part of the Luzon. It's called Bicol and
Hmm.
Camarines Sur, and I've traveled Cebu, one of the oldest places in the Philippines.
Hmm.
And overseas, I traveled Hong Kong in 2019, Hong Kong and Macau.
Oh,
Yeah,
hmm.
I've
Hmm.
traveled it with my cousin. And yeah, we had a good time in Disneyland.
Interesting. So, you seems like an avid traveler.
Yeah. But I really hope in future I could travel a lot.
So, coming to that, if you could pick any other country to travel, because you already said you visited China.
hmm
So, any other country that you wish to visit?
First things first, my dream country is like living in Switzerland.
Hmm.
If I get to retire someday, I want to live in Switzerland's mountain. Yeah, it's more
Interesting. Yeah.
peaceful. Yeah, but they say it's expensive to live in Switzerland. So the next one is I would like to visit Japan, India,
Mhm.
Canada, United Kingdom, and Russia.
Hmm.
Yeah, basically European countries. I love them. Yep.
You mentioned India, since I am from India. So, what comes
Yeah,
to
sure.
your mind when you hear India?
Man, I really love Indian culture and India as well. So what we think about India is they have good food, culture, and we cannot forget, of course, the famous Taj Mahal.
According to you, what do people in your country think about India?
Although they are known here for dirty street foods, I mean, it has some bad thing about the internet, but
Mhm.
overall,
Could you
it's not
explain that
that
part?
bad.
That dirty street food? Could you explain that
Yeah,
part a little bit?
because
Mm-hmm.
because here in Philippines it's famous like they some people uploading some dirty street foods all over the internet, but overall Indian people, aside from being like having that, they are friendly. Honestly, they cook a good food. I like the chicken biryani.
Oh, biryani.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Mm.
And any about biryanis and stuff, and I know of them like they are friendly and they are so intelligent people. Yeah.
Thank you. You are thinking about India this way. The bad food, the part, I would say this is kind of a common thing in the internet. Most of the time, people sharing the stuff which is the negative stuff from the country, and sometimes it goes
Hmm.
viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to be flexible for this talks because I just want to see the viewers like how would every country think of India. Yeah, that's all.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I'm sorry all. I don't want I'm not intending to be like a harsh guy in India. But I really love India, okay? That is the only thing that I see on internet. That's it. Thank you.
Mhm. Moving on, you said you have visited many places from your country and you have already named some of them. Is there any
Yep.
location in your country that you haven't visited but are famous and you want to share with us today to the viewers?
Yeah.
If they watching this podcast, if they want to visit Philippines, could you recommend any must-go places in your country apart from the one which is already mentioned?
If you want to visit Philippines, I have a famous places for you all. First things
Hmm.
first, we are rich in beautiful and godly places. Okay, like Coron, Palawan, and Boracay Beach. That is my best recommendation for everyone. Yeah. So overall,
Mhm.
Philippines is safe, and you are all welcome here and feel our hospitality.
I'm sure most of the audience who watch this podcast they want to visit the Philippines. I personally want to visit your country.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
all welcome here.
Okay, moving on. Can we talk about some history of your country, like what happened to Philippines in past? Can you draw
Hmm.
a picture to our viewers for
Yeah,
those
sure.
who don't know about your country's history?
Yeah. First of all, Filipinos are, I would say, the Latinos of the Asia. We are
Hmm.
basically conquered by the Spanish colonization before. Like, we've been occupied by Spanish for 333 years.
Hmm.
Yeah. So after that, we have the Spaniards culture, food and stuff, and their words. Honestly, Tagalog, a lot of our word in Tagalog,
Mhm.
it has like derived in Spanish language. Spain is also agreed to sell Philippines in the United States. That is why we have American culture before, like in World War II.
Mhm.
Yeah, but before that, we have like we fight over those Americans for our independence, and we had a Cold War between them.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we had fight them, and
Mhm.
luckily they accept our independence.
When it was, when you got independent?
As far as I know, the U.S. government granted the independence of the Philippines when it's July 4, 1946.
Okay, July 4 is US Independence Day also, as far as I remember.
Yep,
You celebrate the July 4 every year.
yep, that's right.
So how do you celebrate? Do you celebrate with fireworks?
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And we have here, like in the military, like 21 guns fired over the shells of the big cannon, something like that. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
I just still don't know about that stuff.
Okay, moving on. In your culture, what are the typical family dynamics? Is there a
Mhm.
preference for a joint or nuclear family structure?
I would say Filipinos are joint family. Basically, we gathered each other to live, but some Filipinos prefer that they want to be like far from their family.
Mm-hmm.
But the most Filipinos that I know and my family, we are like a joint family because it's so much fun to have like to enjoy the life with the family.
You mentioned you went to Hong Kong with your cousin. Yeah, I
Yep.
can totally see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. So Nate, do you like sports?
Yep. I like sports.
So what is the most popular sports in your country?
Every Filipino here loves basketball.
Really?
Yeah. So it was introduced by the United States also.
Hmm.
The NBA is famous here, and we have our own league called PBA. So in every barangay here in the Philippines, we have like a basketball court.
Hmm.
And another one, we love boxing.
Boxing is
Yeah.
also popular in your country.
Yeah. Every Filipino knows that Manny Pacquiao.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Manny Pacquiao is a living legend here.
Hmm.
He's not retired yet, and he's the only boxer in history to win the 12 major world titles in 8 different weight divisions.
Wow,
Yeah, that's so cool.
that is interesting.
Yep.
So, Nate, do you like movies?
Yeah, I like movies.
Could you recommend any famous movie from your country to our viewers?
There's one Filipino movie that I watch. It's called Unexpectedly Yours. It's like a romantic comedy drama Filipino movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, so regarding to these movies, I'm not really a fan of modern Filipino movies. I prefer the old one because the old one has some good storylines and they are more funny for me. I would say, in my opinion, Filipino watchers are divided and we all like the different types of movies around the world,
Hmm.
either Bollywood, Hollywood, movies like that. Yeah, we all
Oh,
like it.
Bollywood. So, you guys watch Indian movies?
Yeah, because Indian movies is funny.
So could you name any Indian movie that you have seen?
Yeah, and I enjoy this. The first thing that I watch is Three Idiots.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the second thing is Taare Zameen Par, which I think in English it translates like the stars on Earth.
Like Stars Now. Yeah.
Yeah, and lastly that I enjoy is Om Shanti Om.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's a great one.
Yeah, these are very popular movie.
And I have watched like the hostage in the hotel, like the famous hotel in India.
Like the Hotel Taj.
Yeah, I watched that too. What's the title of it?
Yeah, Hotel
Yeah, Hotel
Mumbai.
Mumbai. Yep.
Hmm. Hmm. It
Yeah,
is based on the 2008 Mumbai attacks,
yeah, and that is
26/11.
where
Yeah.
I know that
Hmm.
is where I know that Indian is very hospitable and very caring to their customers. I mean, like in
Guest.
hotels, Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, moving on. Ned, can you name any famous movie actor, actresses from your country?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of famous celebrity here,
Hmm.
but I would say it's Coco Martin. Second
Hmm.
is Sharon Coneta, and the
Hmm.
third is one of the most beautiful girl that I know is Liza Soberano.
Hmm. So they all work
Yeah.
in your movie industry, or they also work in some other movie industry?
I think Liza Soberano has some Hollywood movies, but I don't think I don't actually know that, but I think she has plans. Um,
Okay, okay.
in that
Hmm.
way, Sharon Coneta is like a singer here. She's an
Oh.
actor and she's a singer. And Coco Martin is a pure actor. He's doing some action movies, something like that. Yeah.
Hmm. So Ned, do you like music?
Yeah, I really love music.
Which kind of music do you listen to?
I listen to classical music. I love Paganini. I love Four Seasons of Vivaldi. I love Beethoven, Mozart, and something like that. All for classical music. But originally, my favorite music is a Filipino music. It's called Huling Sandali by December Avenue.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So could you name any more famous song or album from your country to our viewers?
yeah, sure. These songs are basically like the modern songs. It's called Ere by Juan Carlos
Hmm.
and Basilio. Yeah, that is all that I know.
Okay. So you are really into those other classical music, like you have mentioned Beethoven. Could you name any
Yeah.
which you would recommend to our viewers from Beethoven?
For Beethoven is like okay, Moonlight.
Moonlight Sonata. Yeah.
Like I'm also hearing like the Symphony Number 5 in the C minor.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
play any instrument?
No, but I would love to, but yeah, maybe someday. I would recommend also Paganini, like Paganini's 24 Caprices. Yeah. And Vivaldi's Four Season. So apparently in this four season, it's a summer, autumn,
Hmm.
winter. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you guys should hear about of this.
Yeah.
It's calming. Yeah.
Yeah. I will mention all the recommendation from the net. Okay, moving on. So Nate, do you like reading books?
Oh yeah, I like reading books. So right now I'm really into books this time. Like I read a lot of books,
Hmm.
and one of my books right now is like the biography of Albert Einstein. And since I'm studying physics, like I have a book here called Physics in University.
Okay, moving on. So Nate, do you play video games?
Like my whole life, my whole teenager years, I played a lot of video game. I swear.
So in Philippines, which is more popular, PC or console?
It's more on PC.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, what are some of the most popular website in your country?
Okay, so Filipinos really like Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and TikTok. We use it and we open it for our daily lives of communication and stuff, and for entertainment like that. Telegram, WhatsApp, yeah, we use it for job purposes, but in our daily lives we use the Facebook and the Messenger.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So Ned, could you mention any popular e-commerce website in your country?
yeah. It's Lazada and Shopee. It is where the people usually buy stuff online, or maybe TikTok. Yeah,
In TikTok, you can buy stuff.
yeah. There's called like a TikTok market, and you
Oh,
could buy something like that. It's like an Amazon and the entertainment thing. It's mixed.
and what about Amazon? Is it available in your country?
Yeah, it's available Alibaba, Amazon, something like that. But it's kind of
Not.
the expensive, and it's based on dollar. So yeah, we
Oh,
prefer using the our own here, like Shopee or Lazada. Yeah.
okay. So you're saying that Amazon is not natively available in your country.
It is available, but we prefer
Mhm.
buying in Shopee or Lazada.
Okay. Any famous food delivery app in your country?
Yeah, the food delivery we use is Food Panda or Grab.
Hmm. And what about the taxi hailing app like Uber?
Yeah, it's Grab as well. And we have it like if you want to ride a motorcycle, we
Mhm.
have it called Angkas.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, moving on. So, Nate, can you name any of your favorite YouTube channels?
Well, my favorite one is iShowSpeed.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I would say PewDiePie, MrBeast, like that.
What about your
Um,
countries?
in my
From.
country,
Hmm.
this guy is called Kong TV.
So, what kind of
Yeah. He
content
makes
he makes?
he makes like comedy content, and he has
Hmm.
some good values in life. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's all about the life of him and how do they making some good contents. Yeah.
So, moving on. So, Nate, what are the most popular career options and educational program that you observe in your surrounding?
A lot of my friends are taking engineering, and it's like we have the same like in Indian school. We also
Hmm.
love IT, computer science, and about technologies and stuff.
Hmm.
And they also study like hotel management.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. But some of us studies being like in med school, like being a doctor or
Hmm.
radio tech, like that. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So, moving on. So, how do young people in your country view entrepreneurship?
Okay, so there's a lot of people here like they are interested on doing business, and like actually like for the last question, they are taking business courses like in the university, and like
Hmm.
entrepreneurs, some stuff like that. So there's a lot of Filipino here too, like the influential people in social media who's doing business and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Can you name any exciting startup companies from your country that you find exciting?
Basically, I'm into gaming, so I look forward to gaming industry
Hmm.
and technology companies in future. The tier one, it's a gaming company,
Hmm.
like the media and the gaming company. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay. So, Ned, what are the key businesses or sector that drive your country's economy?
industry and trade, and basically services. And the highlight for this one is agriculture. So these are the
Hmm.
main sectors of our economy. Yeah.
Hmm. So, Ned, according to your perspective, what are the three
Mhm.
most popular smartphone brands in your country?
First thing first, Apple,
Hmm.
Samsung, and there is like a competitive between Huawei, Vivo, Oppo, and more. Yeah.
Hmm. So, according to you, which is most popular, iOS or Android? It must be Android, right?
Yeah, it must be Android, but a lot of people here likes Apple now, likes
Hmm.
having an iOS. Yeah.
So, Nat, according to you, what are some misconceptions or stereotypes about your country that you like to address?
Oh yeah, that is a
Mhm.
very good question to ask. Thank you for that question. So I just want to clarify this for all over the audience here. We are known for having a karaoke in every house of the Philippines. That is
Really?
basically, yeah, that is basically one of our stereotypes that everyone know of.
The karaoke means this singing device, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like in my house right now, we don't have karaoke thing and stuff like that. But I just want to clarify, like, not every houses.
Does that mean people thinking that in Philippines everybody want to sing? Everybody's like singer because they
Yeah,
think that everybody have the karaoke means machine in their homes.
for the misconception for that is, I will clear this up. Not
Hmm.
all Filipinos are actually a good singing, okay? I'm not good at singing, but I would
Okay.
say the majority of us can sing good. Yeah.
Hmm.
So in my place, I only know 7 people who is good at singing. Yeah.
Hmm. So Nate, what do you think? What is the most biggest challenges facing your country today?
For that question, I don't want to disclose this one, but I'm not really into politics, and somewhat Filipinos that I know are aggressive when hearing politics and such like that.
Hmm.
But the thing is, we have the same problems, like in every country,
Hmm.
has either the debt or any issues overall. But I would highlight this one. The problem currently, the challenge is the Chinese are bullying us. I mean, our fishermen, because they are claiming a lot of islands in the Chinese Sea, South China Sea. Yeah, they're claiming it, a lot of our island. They're building military islands over that region. So yeah, for everyone that listening to this podcast, I wish for everyone like a peaceful world. Yeah, that is all.
Yeah, man, I really wish. So Nate, what is the best piece of advice you have ever received?
In my teenager years, I usually I'm an emotional. I'm type of that guy like wants to feel emotion so bad, something like that. Yeah, I'm easily getting depressed, but in that way, I see an old man in YouTube. He has
Mhm.
some good advices for teenagers, for the young people here. Like, don't quit in life, okay? Just don't quit. Keep working. Go on. Go further. If you feel like you're having a bad day, just take a rest and go on further. Because if you keep trying, that doesn't mean failing. Failure means you did not try something for you. So you should try all the opportunities you have and you will have in future. Yeah, so don't quit, everyone. Don't quit. Keep doing what you all want to do and career that you want to take in life. Yeah,
Yeah, man, that is so deep. Thanks for inspiring all of us by saying that, yeah,
yeah.
we should never quit.
But yeah, I would say like I don't have the wisest word here, but
Hmm.
I wish that it could help you all and for us. Yeah.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of the podcast. Any final thought, Nate?
I wish you all have a great life and pursue your career, everyone. Okay, you guys like have a great future, yeah, and good health also. Yeah, and
Yeah,
thank you for having me for this opportunity, Shri. I really
yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you, man.
It is an absolute pleasure to me to host you here,
Yeah,
Nate.
for me too.
So before we wrap up, could you ask our viewers to subscribe to the Billion Insights channel?
Hello, everyone. I hope I entertained you all. I'm not really a good speaker. I just share my thoughts and opinions about this and that. So please kindly subscribe to the Billion Insights and leave a like and comment if I entertained you. So yeah, thank you, everyone, and thank you, Sheree.
So Nate, could you please ask our viewers to subscribe to the Billion Insights channel in your Filipino language?
Yeah, sure. Hello sa lahat ng mga tao, Filipino na nakakaintindi. Please mag-subscribe kayo sa Billion Insights. Salamat.
Thank you, Nat. Thank you so much for talking with us today and sharing your experience. We wish you all
Thank
the
you too,
best for
man.
your future.
Yeah, for all the viewers too. I wish you all a good one. Yeah.
Yep. And to our listener, thank you for tuning into the Billion Insight podcast. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes. And until next time, dream big and work hard. This is Sri signing out. Peace.